Oh, would you look at that? Cat is right there. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Good to see 15 people were waiting and more people are joining in now. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see, what is that? Anyway, here we are today, Sunday afternoon, and just another update, sort of like, a little ranting and raving, and, just I guess the daily news on what's going on. So I went over, been fighting with my sister Samantha, arguing back and forth because when this kind of situation sets in, right, you've got one person telling another person something that's just totally different than what's actually happening, which makes my life 10 times more difficult because I've told Samantha a million times what's going on and what's really happening, and she just doesn't get it. So it's, I guess it's getting really frustrating, getting to the frustrating point, which is why I'm going to stay on top of YouTube and all social media and try and generate whatever I can generate only to make Dad's life better and make things more comfortable. Because honestly, he has a Social Security and a very small thing from his retirement, and it's just not easy. I mean, the needs and the demands and everything is just more and more and more. So everything that I make off of YouTube and all social media, everything is just going to make things easier for me and him to give him what he needs. Since the douchebag of Montecito, spends more on bunion surgery and grinding her bunions down off her nasty raptor toes, probably spends more in 1 week than most people make in a month. But I mean, those bunions are pretty nasty, and raptor toes, I mean, yeah, corrective surgery, but anyway, it's not easy. It's just not fucking easy. I mean, I am trashed mentally, physically, to the point where it's just it's like a roller coaster. Every day, it's just up and down. It could be a good day, could be a bad day. So 2 days ago, everything was fine. He loved the place. Oh yeah, yeah, And then yesterday, it's just like my bathroom's too small. This, that, whatever. It's just like one thing after another. So I went over today. I went to my local little sort of Filipino Home Depot, and I got the stainless steel bars, the grab bars for the shower. I got the non-slip mats. I got that. Everything that is a big issue, I address every single day, and then I get pounded for it. I just do. I'm Dad's biggest punching bag, and I get it. I mean, he's getting up there, and things are going a little haywire, but it's getting difficult now. It's going to require more. So, I don't really want to share that with the entire world or the public, but I'm very transparent and I speak the truth all the time. Which brings me to the fact that his shitbag of a daughter still, it's like, I just don't get it. I just don't get how this woman, what can just gallivant around and do what she does and ignore her father's needs. It's mind-boggling. Oh, what does she do? She probably goes around and says, "Oh yeah, Tom's out there. He can do it. Da, 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 whatever. Screw Tom too." She's screwed everybody over in her family. Seriously, you know? And nobody ever asked her for a freaking nickel. Ever. Ever. She's got Samantha, who's in a wheelchair, who she persecutes with her, $500 an hour lawyers. She probably laughs at that kind of stuff. You know, note, okay, and I do say note to all women out there who are expecting or who are pregnant right now, don't smoke crack. Okay, take it upon yourself to put those two items together. Don't smoke crack while you're pregnant, because the end result could be something like maybe that I'm talking about. Seriously, when you're a teenager and you walk downstairs, you see somebody cooking up some shit on the stove. It's like, what is that? And they look like a raccoon, It's like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm just going to, I'm good. Thanks. Yeah. You guys have fun with your 27 empty box wines. And, you guys just sit there and just whatever. Smoke that shit on, what was it? What is it? What the hell was it? A little glass pipe and some copper mesh. Yeah. Oh yeah, just keep putting those rocks in there and whatever. You look like fucking raccoons on crack, literally. Anyway, don't smoke crack if you're pregnant, because you too later in life could have these issues with some psychopathic fucking freak of a family member. Yeah. It's just hard. I mean, when you can't give anything, everything gets rejected. Everything gets rejected. And you get in a rock and a hard place. You just don't know what to do anymore. That's why I look frazzled. Coming to you live from my golf cart. Yes. You're getting old, or your life is definitely changing when your primary means of transportation is a golf cart. I mean, what's next? Your balls hitting the water while you take a dump? Shuffleboard, bingo, diapers, adult diapers. I just don't know anymore. But I love this golf cart. It is the smartest thing I ever got. And yeah, to get around and get dad around. And anyway, speaking of dad, today, finally, he accepted. It took damn near pulling teeth, accepting a massage therapist to help him alleviate pain in his legs, help him get around better. I can't even believe he did it. I mean, I took pictures and I would love to share them, but his butt crack's showing and I can't do that. So, but he actually did the massage and he said good things about it after he told everybody to fuck off and get the hell out of here. So when it was all done, whatever, he sitting up and he felt better. And sorry to be so blunt on that, but yeah, I actually told the lady, I said, stuff like a few of those, herbal remedy fucking leaves, stuff a few up his butt, it might help. But, I always try and make light and be funny about things, but the serious fact of the matter is, my life is lived out on a worldwide stage. So is my father's. Anything that happens, oh my God, they pick it up and it just goes worldwide. And that's because Megain, right? And it's always going to be like that. And Megain, you're always going to be under the gun for, like, the general public just knows. They just know in general who you are and what you've done to your father and how you're treating your father now, which is like, you're not even treating him good. You're not even treating him bad. You're just ignoring his existence. When you could make it so much better. But I wouldn't want it to be any of that Archwell dirty money, that dirty Archwell blood money, okay? Because that 95% that goes into your nasty yacht hole, no, nobody wants that nasty ass dirty money. Okay, so maybe Megain, if you can reach deep down inside of that yacht hole of yours and pull out some clean money, which I highly doubt, sure, maybe send that. I mean, what does it add up to? Like 18, 19, 20 bucks? If that, that's how bad it is. That's how tainted your reputation is. And it always will be. So keep taking that money in and doing that fake charity shit. All right. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course, because that's the way I see it. And 99% of the world sees it, except for your flying monkey squad of 500 or 600 people, whatever they are. It doesn't matter. But let it be known, right, that the daily progress reports, Megan, of you not doing a goddamn thing to help your father is going to go on every single day. Here, on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And one way or the other, we'll get the message out that I'm going to do social media, and I'm going to do the best that I can and stay on top of it every single day, even if I have to do my book. Even if I have to do my book page by page on social media about the truth, about everything, it's going to go on. And you, yeah, I guess you're just going to have to divorce Harry if you need more money in your weird prenuptial agreement, maybe call Andy. But I think everybody knows that Andy's going to be calling. Andy's going to be like writing some things down, because Andy's not going down alone now, is he? Andy's going to take you down with him. Rightfully so, because if they strip my titles like that because of shit that I did, right, that was already public anyway and got buried like the social rich elite people do, yeah, they bury that shit just like that. But just like exploiting those test tube baby kids, I don't even know how seriously don't even know how Harry squeezed one out into that petri dish. No clue with that frozen little Vienna sausage. Anyway, it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. And that's why I'm going public. That's why I'm going to go public about everything, because I've sacrificed 4 years of my life, which is okay. I'm kind of bulletproof. Water runs off the duck's back, and that's okay. But when I've got to start, worrying about, my well-being, my health, my welfare, and Dad's health, Dad's welfare, and making sure Dad has everything he needs on a fucking skimpy little budget, no, it's not fair. Because Megan runs around, just like shitting money like it belongs to a charity or something. Yeah. Charity money falls out of her ass like a waterfall. There's something wrong with that. So anyway, it just needs to be exposed. It needs to come out every single day. And I want to thank right now, one of my best friends, a person who has stuck by me for a long time now, stood up for me, went to bat for me, and every time I go out and throw something on the grill, I think about her. Barbecue. Put a link in from my video to other places, linked it, shared it everywhere here, there, and that really makes a difference. The tips, joining up for a membership is all going to help. It's all going to go for my father. I'm going to be here for my dad no matter what. Till the end, right? Not going to put him in a home, can't put him in a home, don't want to put him in a home. And I would never do that because we discussed that a long time ago. It's not going to happen. So I've got to grin and bear it. And I've got to I'm in for the long haul. And it is what it is. I mean, I'm transparent on everything. You know, look up my net worth. It's not shit, you know, but I'm okay, and I'm always okay as long as I can eat and have a roof over my head. I'm good. I don't need much, you know. I mean, shit, I got a golf cart. I got a golf cart. And I bought this golf cart instead of a scooter because it's way more practical and I can get my dad around in it and everything else. So it makes a big difference. And it's who you are as a person. So everything that I do on YouTube, so that's why I'm saying like, subscribe, share, everything helps. And I'm trying to do the same thing on TikTok and Instagram. And things are growing a little bit, and I'm good with just a little bit of growth, but everything. So become a member, whatever. It's the cheapest price on YouTube to become a member. And I was going to do a members only thing, but it's just, my life goes up and down. My day changes drastically from day to day. And I'm drawing everything humanly possible to find the patience to deal with what I'm dealing with. And it's not easy, right? It's not easy. But I do, and I still do. And I'm not sitting here begging for money, but I'm going to spill the beans every single day, and I'm going to give updates every single day. And I'm going to drill Meghan Markle, specifically Meghan Markle, every single day. And I hope everybody puts these links for my videos to bigger sources and bigger outlets and just spread it everywhere. Spread, like, subscribe, share, notify, everything on everything. And we're going to shut that down. We're going to shut her down and put her in her place once and for all. I mean, it's been 7 years now. Okay. Oh, wait. Shit. I promised you guys that letter, the letter that I wrote. We're going to bring that to light. Not from my golf cart. I'm coming to you live from my golf cart, and I'm not kidding. Not kidding. I'm in my golf cart, right? No joke. In my golf cart right now. So my primary source of transportation, but it is so efficient for where I live and shopping, everything. It's incredible. I say this golf cart will pay for itself in 3 months from taxi fees. So, like I said, never in a million years did I think I'd be like driving a golf cart for my primary source of transportation, but is what it is. If there was a golf course here, that'd be awesome, but there's not. Anyway. Oh, look. Gemini, thank you so much. You are awesome. Super appreciate that. And Retro WQ2. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Super appreciate that. You're incredible. But barbecue chicken wing debarcles. We'll just put it that way. Promoted one of my videos, I do believe, and it just shot up and got a whole bunch of views. So if everybody could do that, if everybody could promote these, share them, like, subscribe, become a member, we can all join forces on putting Meghan Markle right where she needs to be when William strips her fucking titles. And he's going to. And I can't wait, because Andy's going to sing about, dipping his little, like, what do they call it? What's the word for it? I lost it. It was on the tip of my tongue. What do they call it? Andy dipping his, whatever he did. It probably got cut off after he dipped it in that thing, but maybe that's why Andy's so bitter, because his titles got stripped. He probably has things that are unknown to medical science after playing with that yacht fish. Who knows? But if I were him getting my title stripped, oh, shit's going down. I'd be like, hello, Daily Mail, Daily Beast, New York Post. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you think her toes are bad. She's got bat wings that hang down to her kneecaps. It looks like an open-faced pastrami sandwich. It's nasty. Sorry to be so descriptive. I hope nobody was eating or drinking at the point when I said that, but Andy could really shut all this down. Okay? Strip the titles. Go. Bye, Felicia. So, anyway, it's, today was good. Today was good because most of the doctor's appointments that I set up, they get canceled because of bad moods. You know, honestly, it is so frustrating. And then to be the fall guy, to be the punching bag on everything. So I was completely blown away and surprised today that he got the massage and focused on the major problems, and we're going to make another appointment. So thank God. So that's like a tiny little baby step progress towards bigger and better things, you know, because the whole idea was to move here in this location, to have a regular house, not on the 19th floor. You put your feet in the grass, go outside, breathe fresh air. It's beautiful, super nice, friendly neighbors, awesome neighborhood. And it's been hellish. It's been hellish and defiant and crazy for almost 2 weeks. And I just, you know, it's just, I'm at my wit's end and running out of options. So that's why we're going to stay here on YouTube. We're going to stay on Instagram. We're going to stay on TikTok. We're going to stay on Facebook. And let it be known that the douchebag of Montecito can go around and exploit her little fake kids who belong to somebody else, obviously, you know, in a kitchen with her hair dangling in people's food, you know, for photo ops, you know. And you know, butt plug Carl Larson was there, allegedly, in my opinion, because, you know, that's Megan's personal butt plug, is Carl Larson. Oh, go down and take some pictures, okay? Yeah. Also, it's called Larson House in Thousand Oaks. You know, it's a bed and breakfast. You might want to be careful going to a bed and breakfast owned by a photographer. Just saying. Just saying. Allegedly, in my opinion, that's fucking creepy. So, is what it is. And you know, I have so many comments here that I can't do on my phone. Still not have set up my office, but you know, I so appreciate all of you for following, liking, subscribing, becoming members. It's just awesome. And thank you for this journey. And thank you for being a part of this journey. It's awesome. And the support on the good side is just incredible. So, and I know I look tore up and tired and haggard today, because I am. It's been a long day. Every little thing that comes up every single day takes my entire day. You know, a broken phone takes my entire day. Everything, every little thing takes my entire day. And I do the best I can, and I don't know where I find the patience. Thank you, God, for, you know, thank you, God, for your support. You know, I talk to God, and, you know, I get a little bit of help right when I need it, and that's awesome. So, anyway, you guys are awesome. Love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Tomorrow's a new day. Love you, and thanks for coming in. Oh, wait. We had a member. Come in. You're a new member sign up. Where is that? Hold on. Esther Thompson. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You are awesome. You know, when things do calm down and I do get some sort of a break to where, you know, I've explained this to so many people, everybody before. You know, I'll get cranked up. I'll get ready to go. I want to go. I want to do funny shows. I want to find the funny Thomas Markle again. I want to do the funny shit. I love that. It cracks me up. I love to laugh at myself. You know, and then the shit hits the fan. So I've explained this so many times. So I do my best, and I'm going to do my best again to stay on this every single day. And I'm getting better at putting off the flack, right? The flack meaning like unappreciation, you know, the everything's my fault, that kind of shit. That because parents don't listen to their kids, and they never will. And parents really just, you know, especially when I'm the only punching bag. So it is hard, but like, subscribe, share, become a member, and I will get some membership content out there. If I could get, honestly, guys, if I could get like 1,000 members, right? If I could get 1,000 people to sign up for memberships, then I would probably maybe even do my book just for members, chapter by chapter over probably say 7-8 months, narrated by me live, just for members. Just a thought, something I think about, and something I thought about because I've been stonewalled so many times on trying to get my book out there, and I know what that's from. That's Megan and her shitbag friends who put a stop to anything that says anything bad about Megan. And the last thing she wants is my fucking book out there, guaranteed. So anyway, just, you know, just something to think about. But love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe around the same time, same time or earlier. But love you guys. See you soon.